attack. But we'll just see there's no problem. I think that miscommunication ndio imefanya lazima kuna wengine wameenda kwake na nyinyi mmekuja hapa. But haina shida. So we'll just do something between now and 1:30. Naona kuna wengine wanaingia between now and 1:30. So yesterday we were talking about, kama sio jana, recently we were talking about density of the mixtures. I'll begin from there. I will say that a mixture is maybe if we ask you to define what a mixture is, of course it is a constituent of two or more components which don't react with each other. That is a mixture. Or it is obtained by putting together two or more substances such that they do not react with one another. Like for example, if you are making bronze, copper plus tin, it gives you maybe bronze. Bronze is a mixture of copper and tin, but copper and tin, they don't react with each other. Now tukasema, to get the mass of the mixture, we just say not mass but density of the mixture is mass of the mixture divided by volume of the mixture. The mass of the mixture, if you have the mass of one substance, na tuliweza kuisummarize hivi. Wacha tu nirudie hiyo mbio mbio alafu tuendelee. Tulisema the best way to answer questions to do with the mixtures, let's draw a table. Wacha niende hapo kidogo. Draw a table. For example, if you are talking about substance A and substance B, tulisema unachora table hivi, alafu unasema that is A, and then that is B. And then for the mass of A, if you say MA, mass of B, you will say MB. MB, alafu volume of A, VA, volume of B, VB. Density of A, rho A, density of B, rho B. Maybe like that. So in case you want you to get the mass of the mixture, kama unajua mass ya A na mass ya B, I will just say MA plus MB. Alafu inakupatia the mass of the mixture. To get the volume of the mixture, we just say VA plus VB. Inakupatia volume of the mixture. Lakini density of the mixture, huwezi sema ati rho A plus rho B. Hii hapana. That is not how to get the density of the mixture. But tulisema hivi about density of the mixture. Tulisema from the formula, density is equal to mass over volume. So density of the mixture is equal to, tulisema MA plus MB, and then all over VA plus VB. VA plus VB. Huwezi sema density ya mixture, unasema density ya A plus density ya B, that is wrong. Just get the sum of the two masses, then the sum of the two volumes, then now from there, you just say mass of the mixture over volume of the mixture. Inakupatia the density of the mixture like that. And then we were able to look at some questions na nikawapatia zingine kama assignment, and I believe mliweza kufanya hayo maswali. Hatutarudia hizo, but we'll just move in the forward direction so that we catch up with others. But in case kuna swali yenye uliona ile kusumbua, then you will tell me maybe later on. I want us to talk about time. I want to talk about time. Time. Nikiuliza mtu hapo what is the time by your watch, mwingine atasema it is 12:57 p.m. 3 minutes to 1 p.m. And how do you define time? How do you define time? I will pick one person to define time. How do you define time? Unakumbuka in the basic physical quantities, one of the basic physical quantities was time. Tukasema the SI unit of time, the seconds, is basic physical quantity. So how do you define time? Will you try? Jared, how do you define time? Animate alafu tuambie. Kama tunakwambia what is the time of your watch, before tuambie what the time is, lazima ukuwa unajua to define the time. So Jared, define for us time. Yes, Collins, I want to see your face. Collins. Ni wacha chague kwa hao wenye kwa juu. So to move on. Acha niona hawa wenye wamebeba mkono juu. Kuna Michelle, Tracy, Rebecca na Kyle. Wacha niende kwa Tracy. Find for us time, Tracy. Time. Just unmute. Tracy. Time. Au wacha nione, inaweza kuwa ni mimi. Acha nione kwa hiyo settings kidogo. Acha inaweza kuwa ni mimi mwenye nime. Acha nione kama unashindwa kunimute. Then there's something here. Nimeona shida ni mimi. Tracy, jaribu sasa. Define for us time. Time is the measurement of an event. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Time is a measure of duration of maybe an event. If there's an event occurring somewhere, the measure of the duration of that event, it is time. Like now, tumesema our lesson inaanza from 12:30 to 1:30. The measure of the duration of that program of ours from 12:30 to 1:30, we call it time, like that. And the estimate of time, kila mtu anajua ni seconds. And some maybe ancient time measuring instruments. Ukiangalia walikuwa wanatumia sundial, wale watu wa kitambo. Maybe on the Google, if you want to Google sundial, you just go to Google Chrome, alafu Google sundial. Na utaona kwamba hii ni one of the watches that was being used by ancient times to measure time. Alafu kuna pia ingine inaitwa hourglass. Hiyo pia walikuwa wanaitumia to measure time. But in modern measurements of time, it is necessary for us to be maybe to use digital watches and maybe clocks. Hata ukiangalia kuna mtu mwenye ako na digital watch. Digital watch, it is more accurate as compared to the normal clock, as compared to those ancient watches that were being used by ancient people. Na tumesema pia SI unit of time, it is seconds. It is seconds, the SI unit of time. Na tukiangalia maybe some other, maybe some multiples of time. Kama what tunasema SI unit of length, it is meters. Lakini kuna millimeters, kuna centimeters, kuna decimeters, kuna decameter, etc. The same goes with time. Other units apart from the second, tuko na microsecond. Acha niende kwa ubao hapa. Make sure that to remain there. If you say tuanze na maybe tuanze na milli. Unaona huwa tunasema 100 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. Not 100 but 1,000, sorry. 1,000 millimeters will give you 1 meter. 100 centimeters, 1 meter. Centi means divided by maybe 100. Milli means divided by 1,000. So 1,000 millimeters will give you 1 meter. So which means when you say milli is the same as 1 over 1,000. 1 over 1,000 meters is the same as 1,000 millimeters. And the same as 1 meter. When it's 1 over 1,000, 1 over 1,000 meter is the same as this one is 0.0001. You can see. So if we say 1,000 millimeters, it is 1 over 1,000 times 1,000. Inakupatia 1 meter. So milli means divided by 1,000. Twende kwa ingine. Micro. tunajua kwamba 1 million 1 million micrometer. Micro tunatumia symbol inakaa hivi. Hii inamaanisha micrometer. 1 million micrometer is the same as 1 meter. Micro means divided by 1000. So hii inamaanisha 1 or maybe 1 over 1 million. Maybe 1 million times 1 million. Maybe meters. Now itakupatia 1 meter on the right there. Because 1 million micrometer is the same as 1 over 1 million meters. So naona ukicancel out inabaki 1 meter. But tukisema hivi, if we say like this one now, we are talking about millimeters before you go to the seconds. So if you now go to the seconds, about milliseconds, acha tuachane na measurement ya length. So when you say 1 millisecond is the same as 1 over 1000 seconds. The same as 0.001 seconds, like that. And when you say 1 microsecond, when you say 1 microsecond, 1 microsecond, micro tunaandika hivi. So 1 microsecond is the same as 1 over 1 million seconds. Micro means divided by 1 million. 1 over 1 million seconds. As you can see in your book, uko na 0.000001. You have 6 decimal places in that 0.00, like that. And then we continue. About a minute. If you say how many maybe seconds make 1 minute, hiyo kila mtu anajua. Tunajua kwamba 60 seconds they give us 1 minute. And then how many seconds make 1 hour? How many seconds make 1 hour? Because if in 1 hour you have 60 minutes, in 60 seconds you have 1 minute. So how many seconds make 1 hour? Mtu ajaribu and you show your face. How many seconds make 1 hour? Austin? And you show to show your face.
3,600 seconds.
Yeah, good. So how do you think utasema 60 minutes 1 hour? 60 seconds is 1 minute. What about 60 minutes? 60 seconds, 1 minute. What about your 60 minutes? Itakuwa how many seconds? So it just be 60 over 1 times 60. Then you get 3,600 seconds. In a day, how many seconds do you have in a day? Mercy, Kinodia, how many seconds do you have in a day? One day it has 24 hours. Unaanzia hapo. 1 hour iko na 60 minutes. 1 minute iko na 60 seconds. So how many seconds do you have in one day? Kila mtu acalculate mbio mbio. So one day iko na 24 hours. And 1 hour is 3600 seconds. What about 24 hours? 24 over 1 times 600 seconds. What do you get? Calvin, unapata ngapi? Yeah, good. It'll give us 86,400 seconds. Good. How many seconds do you have in 1 week? Faith Chelngat. How many seconds do you have in 1 week? Kwanza utaanza na hours. 1 day, 24 hours. 1 week it has 7 days. So kama 1 day una 24 hours, about 7 days. How many hours do you have in 7 days? Ukishapata total number of the hours, alafu unasema 1 hour is the same as that 600 seconds. What about your total number of the hours umepata in 1 week? Tunapata ngapi? Mtu abebe mkono juu haraka. Na hii time ikiisha tutaongezea ya mwisho. What do you get? Debbie, tunapata ngapi? In 1 week, how many hours seconds do you have? So give us 6 or 4,800. And to get to that, lazima uonyeshe steps. Utasema 1 day 24 hours. 1 week, 7 days. So what about 7 days? How many hours do you have? Now unapata 24 times 7. It will give you 7 times 4, 28, 8 carry 2, 168. It will give you 168 hours. So 1 hour is the same as 3600 seconds. What about 168 hours? Alafu sasa calculate unapata 6 or 4, 800. And then finally about time. Measurement of time. In laboratories, intervals of time are measured using either a stopwatch or a stop clock, depending on the accuracy required. Like in a phase lab ile ya Kabarak, tuko na stop watches ndio tunatumia. And modern stopwatches are digital. They are preferred due to their ease to handle and to read. A digital watch, it is easier to handle and easier to read. Stop clocks are used when high precision is not required. If you don't require high accuracy or precision, you can use a stop clock. And I'm asking you a question maybe like this. Acha niwaulize tu swali hapa kwa ubao. Hii itamaliza maneno ya time na kila mtu andike hiyo. Right. How many total number of seconds do you have in the following? How many total number of seconds do you have in the following? How many total number of seconds do you have in the following? Total number of seconds do you have in the following? So tuko na hii. I think wewe inakuwa ukiangalia wewe inakuwa hivi. So ukiangalia stopwatch wakati unaanza kutime, the accuracy of a stopwatch, it is 2 decimal places in seconds. Just write somewhere there that the accuracy of a stopwatch is 2 decimal places in seconds. The accuracy of a stopwatch is 2 decimal places in seconds. For e.g., if we have this, maybe umetime alafu umeona umepata 84, alafu hapa of course maybe it is like that, alafu uko na 84, then hapa tuko na au si 84, tuseme hapa ni maybe 36, alafu hapa ni 84. Unajua hii hapa, hii inaenda from 0 to 100. Inaenda from 0 to 100, inarudia 0 100, inarudia hii. Wakati inafika tu 100 inakuja hapa. Of course ikifika tu 99, ile ya 100 inajiongeza hapa, inakuwa 37. So like now this one here, 100 microseconds maybe will give you 1 second for this one here. So which means ukiona stopwatch yako inasoma hivi, utasema tu 36.84. Utasema 36.84 seconds for this one here. So it means hii utasema 36.84 seconds. Hapo tuandika 36. Acha niandike hiyo. Utasema 36.84. 36.84 seconds kwa hii. Na kama inakaa hivi, it is looking like this. Maybe tuko nayo hivi 0 0, alafu uko na maybe 40, alafu uko na maybe tuseme hapa 30, alafu maybe hapa 84, maybe 84 like that. Tuseme inakaa hivyo 84. Sasa hapa this one, hizi ni seconds, hizi ni microsecond. Hii lazima divide by 100 ndio ongeze. Sasa hii ni seconds, and then kama hii 30 ni seconds, hiyo 40 ni minutes, hiyo 40 ni minutes hiyo hapo. So the 40 ni minutes, alafu hiyo ingine ni 84 ni microseconds, 30 ni seconds. So kama inakaa hivi the stopwatch, then utasema 40 convert to seconds times 60, utasema hivyo, then you get that one in seconds. And then the 30 utasema plus plus 30, and then plus 84 divided by 100. Ndio utakuwa na convert hiyo to seconds. 84 divided by 100, like that. So in case we give you, then whatever you get will be in seconds. So in case we give you a stopwatch inakaa hivi, tuanze tuseme maybe inakaa hivi 1, alafu 23, alafu hapo ni 44. Mtu atupatie in seconds. Someone to give us that value in seconds. Stopwatch inasoma hivyo, and mostly huwa zinasoma hivyo. Huwa haiendi mpaka kwa hours, sio rahisi, so inaishanga tu kwa minutes. Seconds ikifika 59 badala ya 60 inaenda hapa, itakuwa 2. 59 badala ya 60 minutes inakuwa 3. Na hii microseconds 44 ikienda mpaka 100, hiyo seconds inaenda 24. Inaanza 1 2 3 4 5 mpaka ikifika 99, kwa hiyo 100 inaenda 25, like that. So Tracy, tuambie what plus what plus what kwa hii kwa hiyo swali lenye niliwauliza, total number of the seconds in this one here. What plus what, Tracy?
1 times 60 to bracket, add 23, add,
and then plus
44 over 100, which is 0.44.
Yeah, good. Plus 44 over 100. So kama ni mtihani, that is how you'll be able to show in your working. So utasema 1 times 60 plus 23 plus 44 over 100. So hii itakuwa 60 plus 23 plus 0.44, like that. And then sasa hii itakuwa 83.44 seconds. So hapa itakuwa 83.44 seconds, like that. So it will be that way, 83.44 seconds. And I hope that is clear. And in case ituseme Roman 1 ndo at least wenye wajashika washike. Roman 2 tuko nayo inakaa hivi 14, and then hapa 49, and then maybe hapa 90. Mbio mbio, kila mtu acalculate in seconds. In seconds unapata ngapi? In seconds, Calvin? Hebu tuanze procedure, tuanze 14 times
14 times 60.
Close
the bracket. Plus 49. Plus 90 over 100.
Yeah, good. 90 over 100. So 14 times 60 tunapata ngapi? 14 times 60, how many seconds?
840.
So tutasema 840 plus 49 plus 0.90.
0.9.
Yeah, plus 0.90. What do you get? 889.90. Yeah, good. So 889.90. Mwenye atasema 889.9, hiyo ni wrong. And it's seconds now. So accuracy of a stopwatch, 2 decimal places in seconds. So ukipata 889.9, lazima useme 0.90, like that. Haya, finally the last one, tutakuwa tumemalizana na maneno ya time. The last one ni admit kwanza wenye wanangoja. So we have, let me go back to the board. So tuko na hii, alafu it is 1, and then 2, and then 26, and then maybe 38 au hapa tuseme 87. Hiyo mbio mbio in seconds, hiyo ni ya mwisho. Nani amepata? Nani amepata hiyo? Apart from Calvin na wasichana, one of the girls. Kwa wasichana you guide us. Chatone Faith Chalangat. Faith, hebu tuambie, tuanze into brackets. Faith na maybe mtu mwenye hajaona, hii ni microseconds, hii ni seconds, hii ni minutes, alafu hii ni hour. Mtu mwenye hajaona, hiyo ni hour. So hii ni microseconds, hii ni seconds, hii ni minutes, hii ni hour. So Debbie tupatie. Debbie tupatie.
1 hour. 1 hour is 3,600.
So 1 hour hiyo ni 3600 seconds. Alafu hiyo plus
Like 2 times 60 to get into seconds.
Plus 120.
Plus 26.
And then
Plus 87 over 100.
so 0.87. So ukiongeza yote inatupatia ngapi? What do we get? 3720, 3746 points. 3746 points.
87.
Good point 87.
87.
Yeah, good like that. Unajua sometimes kwa mtihani, unajua tumeangalia a few examples there kwa sababu nimekumbuka. Just mute. Kila mtu mute. Hiyo mtu mwenye haja mute just mute. Kindly. Nimesema mute. Nimesema mute. Background lazima noise isikuwa hapo, hata kama lunch imefika, don't worry. Karibu tunamaliza alafu utakula.